Morning, friends. Brian here from Guitars and Cigars. So, this morning we're going to talk about Boston Scally hats. About a year ago, I was on Facebook and I got an ad that came up, as Facebook often does, for a company called Boston Scally. I thought to myself, you know what? I could use a new hat. So I kind of sat on it for a little while, sat on it for a little while, sat on it for a little while, as I often do. And then I got another one that came in probably about September of 25. They were offering a deal for three hats for 20% off and free shipping. So I thought, fantastic, give them a try. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm all for promoting New England based businesses. Ordered three hats. I ordered the Bruiser, I think it was, the Noel Christmas one, and the Herringbone Peaky Blinder. All three came in wrong size. Yeah. I couldn't measure my grape correctly. So, got a hold of them, said, "Yep, I'm an idiot. Sorry about that. What do I need to do?" No questions. Sent me a return label, asked me what size. I double checked. They thanked me, mailed me three more. They hadn't even gotten the other ones back. And they sent me a prepaid label to send it back on them. I mean, you don't get that type of customer service with virtually anything anymore. Forget it. I mean, used to be all about the customer. Now it's who cares about the customer in many aspects. I have found in the cigar world, certainly, which I kind of put Boston Scally into that world because a lot of us who partake in the solace of the leaf enjoys hats, whatever type, baseball hat, cowboy hat, scally hat. And their customer service goes right aligned with, excuse me, everybody I've dealt with that is in the cigar industry. Every single person I've spoken to in the cigar industry, not the people who are enthusiasts like myself, all of them have been amazing. Everybody's been very, very friendly. Everybody shares information. I have seen very little drama. None of this, natty, you're funny looking, stupid comments that you get in some of the social media stuff. I don't get any of that in the cigar world stuff. I don't get any of that really in the guitar world. Every once in a while, I get some jackwang, that's a piece of crap guitar. I just put up a couple of videos about my new Epiphone Les Paul Custom. Whatever. I'm not here for that. I'm here to share my knowledge and share the joy of smoking cigars, what comes with that, what knowledge I have, and playing musical instruments. I play a little bit of drums, I can play some keyboards, I play the bass, I play the guitar. I've been doing this off and on for 50 years. Am I great at it? No. Well, if you ask my wife, it sounds like cats on chalkboards, but I was in a band way back in the 1980s. And I've continued to play and I've continued to do these things because I do it for the enjoyment. I don't ever expect to make any, living at it. Certainly not. But I was lucky enough to see Randy Rhoads live back in '81. I've seen Rush a million times, and I've been to over 200 concerts. And during those 200 concerts, I've seen well over 400 bands. There was a 10-year stint in Mansfield, Massachusetts, where Ozfest went through every summer at Great Woods. I don't know what they call it now. It's changed 14 times. It's like the Boston Gardens, always going to be the Gardens, never going to be the Fleet Center or whatever they're going to call it. So I enjoy music. I always have. I've talked about my uncle's massive record collection that I used to paw through when I was like 6 or 7 years old. I have no idea what it was. All I know is I put it on and it was like, oh, I like that. Boston's debut, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. I think one of the greatest pieces of music ever written. I've literally listened to it over 1,000 times in my lifetime, and it's been a staple in my life. As part of that, that's where my enjoyment of music comes in. So, back to my original point, Boston Scally is old school mentality. The customer is first. Customer service is their number one priority. And the way that they handled the fact that I couldn't measure my bovine grape the correct way, no questions asked, boom, new ones in the mail, we'll get the old ones back. Thanks very much. We appreciate your patronage. How can you go wrong with a company like that? I mean, seriously. So, as you can see, I am follically challenged, and as such, I live in Central Florida. I don't want to be one of those people who's got, all the tumors and the big brown spots and all that. So I cover my dome whenever I'm outside, and I like these hats so much that I find myself wearing them in the house, which I've never done before. So I got my original 3 in, did the exchange. Within a week, I had the 3 correct ones. During that whole process, they ran out of the Christmas one I wanted to get. So what I ended up doing is I ordered the lightweight version, gray version of this hat here. As you can see, it has the perforations, which is great living in Central Florida because, 8+ months a year is hotter than Hades here. So this is fantastic. This is the original one I wanted to get. They were out of that as well. Christmas was coming up. I understood. They apologized. They actually even gave me a better discount on the gray one. So again, bravo, Boston Scally, because you guys rock. So I ended up getting the gray, lightweight, the black, I think it's called the Bruiser, and the Peaky Blinder herringbone. So I got an email from them right after Christmas that the Christmas one I want was back in supply. Fantastic. I went to order. They said, thank you very much. Bang. They were running a 10% coupon at the time. They gave me 20% off and free shipping. So there again, old school mentality of a company with customer service. Good customer service means a customer for life. Shitty customer service means A, you've lost that customer, and B, if they were horrible, I would be on here pontificating about how bad the experience was, which isn't the case. So I have 4. So about a month ago, end of February, wife says, I just got an email from Scally that they have that gray one back in, but it's black. I'm like, oh, that would be great. I'll have to think about ordering one. Less than a week later, UPS man shows up. Guess what? I got my black one. So now I own 5. And I really want to get the word out about this company. Because let me tell you, there again, their customer service is top-notch. The quality of their hats is top-notch. Fit is perfect, as long as you measure correctly. And I could not be happier with these hats. Now, it sounds foolish that, I'm 57 years old and I'm getting excited about something as trivial as a hat. The hat part is great. I want to buy something I want to buy. I don't mind spending a little more money for good quality. That isn't the question. What excited me and what really drew me to talk about this company is their overall customer service system, how they treat people. More companies out there could take a lesson from them. They should start some sort of customer service classes on YouTube, and maybe some of these jackwangs out there who seem to think that they're here for themselves and the customers are... No, that's not. I'm old school New England. You're going to take care of me as a customer, and I am going to be loyal to you as such. So one of the things we're doing, A, to help get the word out about this marvelous company, and to talk about the fantastic hat, and to help, I'm going to be selfless here, to help promote my new social media brand, I guess you can call it, Guitars and Cigars. We're doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving away each month a Boston Scally hat pin. This month, it is a shamrock with a skull that we're giving away. You can't really see it now. This camera system. You can. Oh, there it is. All right. We're giving away one of these to one of our viewers. All I would like you to do is to post a picture of yourself wearing a hat, wearing a Boston Scally hat, and give me a quick comment about your experience with them, good, bad, or indifferent. If nothing else, we're trying to be honest and upfront about things here. So if you had a bad experience, let us know. Just curious to see if that's an anomaly. If you had a marvelous experience like I've had, there again, just let us know. So there's going to be a post on the various socials. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and the X. All I need you to do is just make a comment. Like I said, snap a hat. If you feel generous, you're feeling... All right, I like this content. This guy's kind of a clown, but that's all right. I can listen to him for a few minutes a day. Please subscribe and like. That would be fantastic as we're trying to build something here for the average Joe. I'm a retired first responder. I'm a father. I'm you. Much more handsome, as you can see, but I'm you. I'm the average guy who likes to smoke stogies every day, drink a little hooch, enjoy a good time, have some fun strumming along on my guitar, and I like to kind of improve my looks as much as possible when doing it. So, all right, I've pontificated enough. I appreciate you taking a couple minutes out of your day, as I know how important time is. And for you to invest, 5 or 6 minutes or however long I've overwinded myself here, I certainly appreciate it. So please check us out on all the socials. Guitars and Cigars. Brian here. Look for more content about guitars, cigars, hats, and we're actually going to start getting into guns as well. I have a pretty sizable collection that I think I'm probably going to do some videos on, but I digress. So we appreciate you here. Brian from Guitars and Cigars. Smoke long, play loud, live well.